Hey there, and welcome to HisTime365. I'm so glad you're here for day 94 of our 365-day journey through the Bible. Today, we'll look at 1 Kings 13 through 15, and I'll walk you through what happens, what it means, and why it matters. I'll share a summary and some insights to help you see the big picture and connect with the heart of the scripture. During your quiet time, I encourage you to read today's lesson in a Bible translation that speaks to you best. Now, grab a quiet moment, take a deep breath, and let's spend a few minutes giving God His time. The prophetic warning: choices, consequences, and kings. Have you ever found yourself caught between doing what's right and what seems easier? Today, we're diving into the stories from 1 Kings 13 to 15, where we encounter a bold prophet, a disobedient king, and the consequences of their choices. These chapters highlight essential lessons about faithfulness, authority, and the importance of our decisions. In 1 Kings 13, we meet a man of God sent from Judah to deliver a powerful message to King Jeroboam of Israel. Jeroboam had set up golden calves in Bethel and Dan, leading his people away from true worship. 1 Kings 12:28. This act of defiance against a king's idolatry is significant. It's a reminder that standing up for truth often comes with risks. After delivering the message, the king was furious and ordered the prophet to be seized. Yet, when Jeroboam pointed his hand to command the arrest, it shriveled up, and the altar was miraculously torn apart just as prophesied. Jeroboam, realizing the power of the prophet's God, pleaded for healing, and the prophet prayed for him, demonstrating compassion even in the face of opposition. 1 Kings 13:6. But here's where the story takes a twist. The prophet was instructed by God not to eat or drink in that place, nor to return the same way he came. However, an old prophet in Bethel deceived him, claiming an angel had told him otherwise. This moment highlights a crucial theme: the importance of discerning God's voice amidst conflicting messages. The young prophet, swayed by the older man's authority, disobeyed God's command. As a result, a lion was sent to put an end to him on his way home, and his body lay on the road, untouched, a vivid warning about the consequences of ignoring divine instruction. 1 Kings 13:24. Moving on to 1 Kings 14, we see the consequences of Jeroboam's actions. God sent a prophet, Ahijah, to foretell the downfall of Jeroboam's household due to his sin. Ahijah prophesied that God would raise up a new king over Israel who would cut off Jeroboam's lineage. This shows how our choices impact not just our lives, but also those around us, family, friends, and future generations. Jeroboam's decisions led to his downfall, and his family faced dire consequences as a result. In the next chapter, 1 Kings 15 introduces us to Asa, the king of Judah. Asa was a king who did right in the sight of the Lord, unlike his predecessors. He removed the idols and even his own mother from her position because she made an abominable idol. 1 Kings 15:13. This choice to prioritize God over family tradition is a powerful reminder that our devotion to God must take precedence over societal expectations. Asa's reign was marked by peace and prosperity because he chose to follow God wholeheartedly. As we reflect on these chapters, we see that our lives are often filled with choices that can lead us closer to God or further away. Whether it's in our families, workplaces, or financial decisions, we're constantly faced with the temptation to follow the crowd or choose the path of righteousness. For example, in the workplace, it can be tempting to cut corners or compromise ethics for a promotion. In our families, we may face pressure to conform to societal norms that go against our values. Even in our digital lives, the influence of social media can sometimes lead us astray from our true purpose. So, what can we learn from the stories of the prophet, Jeroboam, and Asa? The key takeaway is this: our choices matter. They shape our lives and the lives of those around us. Like the young prophet, we must be vigilant and discerning in our decisions, seeking God's guidance and standing firm in our faith. And like Asa, we can choose to break free from the chains of family expectations and societal pressures, aligning ourselves with God's will. Remember, every choice is an opportunity to reflect God's truth. Thanks so much for joining me today for His Time 365. Remember, today's reading is 1 Kings 13 through 15, so be sure to spend some time with those verses during your quiet time. Tomorrow, we'll be diving into 1 Kings 16 through 18, so feel free to read ahead if you like to prepare. If you enjoyed this time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you never miss a day on this journey. I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 95. Until then, stay encouraged and thank you for giving God His time.